Hey, what are you supposed to do here? Oh, as you guys saw in the title of this video, we're just gonna talk about why Gorilla Tag is so much fun and addicting. Let's just go branch and do all that stuff. I mean, come on, look at this. Look how Gorilla Tag. I mean, look at this. Does it look fun to you? Yes, it does. Why am I invisible? The only reason why Gorilla Tag is so much fun is that look at the locomotion. I bet Lemon was in the office saying, "Why is Gorilla Tag so much fun?" Saying like, I mean, this is VR. We have to move with our controllers. I mean, look how fun this is. You can literally climb on branches. Like, why am I stuttering? Why am I stuttering? I mean, look at this. This whole entire game looks awesome. But I played Gorilla Tag way back in like the start of like 2022. Somewhere around the start of 2022 or like Christmas of 2021. I cannot remember. But this is how it actually went. I first joined Gorilla Tag not knowing what I was supposed to do. I didn't really know how to run, but that's one thing I didn't know. It took me around 30, I'm not even joking, it took me at least 30 minutes to know how to actually jump until I knew with my big brain you had to slam down on the ground to jump, which is really awesome. So the first thing I did was I jumped on this big ledge. And I did it. Right after when I did that big ledge, I started walking really slow because I didn't know what to do. But then I noticed that you can actually wall climb and run. I didn't feel like doing the wall. I looked at the wall climb and I'm like, no, there's no way I'm doing that. So I just climbed up the big rail. And there it was, the forest. I was so confused on how everything looked. The graphics looked so weird back then. I mean, back then, while the early access was still made. You know, back then, just looking at this, I mean, the textures are way different, you know, back then, because, you know, back then the early access update, before the launch day update, it was crazy. I mean, all the graphics looked like it was made from an iPhone 4. Like, they didn't put any detail, but at least they did, though. You better subscribe right now. If you don't subscribe, I'm gonna come to your house and do this. So right after when I got done, it was my time to finally shine. I became what I am now today. Oh shit. One thing I gotta say was when I first got in, I think I was like right here. So when I jumped like right here or somewhere here, I just jumped. People saw me come down. They're like, oh, he's a new player. He doesn't know how to play. So people taught me how to play. They taught me how to basically run, you know, how to basically, you know, do this and to do that and to do this. So, can you chill? They taught me how to run. They taught me how to wall climb, you know, do this. Taught me all that, do that stuff. And basically, they just taught me how to do everything. I mean, in this game, it was so awesome. People being teaching me. And I got up here, which was the most hardest part because I did not know how to jump over this ledge. But after when I did a big leap, I did it. I walked through the stump, and I first saw the first thing I saw. Don't mind about that. Just wait. Cut that off. When I first walked in, I saw that everything was literally there's a computer, cosmetic. Now, when I first saw, there's more maps than just forest. There are more maps than just forest. There was this big desert, caves, whatever this was, which I wanted to see what this was. So I walked in here to notice it was a big city where every cosmetic was. I think at the time, I can't remember what this was, but yeah. This wasn't here before. This was just, you know, big wall back then, because, you know, at the early access update, that was just a big wall. So Clouds was even in the map, and, like, you know, before the early access update. Ah, no! When I was got to play Gorilla Tag, I wanted to record videos about it, but all I did was record very old videos on my Quest. But I deleted almost every single one of them because I wanted to save memory for Beat Saber. I don't know why, but I just deleted all those videos. Even though they were made like at the start of January 2022 or at the start of like, you know, December 2021 of Christmas Day. All I know is that the graphics are completely changed. There's about to be a new map, which, you know, at this right here, see that? Back then I'm like, oh, this thing's about to open. People have been saying that this thing's not gonna open. Until now. This thing right here, it's gonna open sometime later on, in like the spring or summer. I don't know, but I hope it gets released. Because when it gets released, I don't know what I'm going to say to this. Because when it does get released, all we're going to say is that when this thing gets released, I'm going to start freaking out.
Oh my god!
And I'm about to give you the sucky sucky. Now come here. And like, while 1 or 2 months playing Gorilla Tag, I finally figured out how to, you know, branch. Barely branch. I didn't even know how to branch back then. Even like a whole entire year, I still don't know how to play. It's crazy. I don't really know how to play Gorilla Tag, but I do know. I do know. Just I'm really good at branching. Just watch. I'm like Ninja cracking 90s. Watch. All I knew about branching was you have to like try really hard, like the branch. So if you have like ADHD, you have like a big like imagine you're in your living room. If you're in your living room and your living room's pretty big, then I don't really have to worry about branching or hitting something. Unless if you have like a rug, which I am sitting on. Make sure you're always on a rug. Like, you know how Jamie Curly sits on a rug? That tells me where my play guardian's at, or where I usually stand while I'm playing Gorilla Tag. What's your favorite thing the most?
I haven't played for a while, but I played the battle figure out of what?
Shut up!
It's like the maps and the cosmetics.
The maps and cosmetics on how the layout is? The layout? So,
Yeah, it's pretty good. No, I'm not. I did hit someone with the butts.
good answer. Look. Oh, Mr. Beast. Oh, yeah, Mr. Beast. I love you, Mr. Beast. What's your favorite thing Gorilla Tag so far? Have you been playing? Like, what was your favorite thing so far?
I love Mr. Beast. Everyone in here?
No. I mean, like, what's your favorite thing Gorilla Tag that you love the most? Like, what was your favorite thing?
I like bugs. I like bugs. Yo, hello?
What is your favorite thing about Gorilla Tag?
Well, hold on. The store is my favorite one because I love hats.
You love cosmetics?
Yes.
That's crazy. I see a goofy all clown over there. Looks like he spent a lot of money on this game. What's your favorite thing Gorilla Tag so far? So as you saw, a lot of people love Gorilla Tag. From graphics to cosmetics to just everyone being cool and nice. So if we just keep this up, people will start liking Gorilla Tag way more often. Goodbye.